Okay, how to walk a tyre and why to walk a tyre. Okay, it's resisted walking. So hopefully you've been doing some backward walking, which really helps you open up your hips, okay? And it helps you in your running sort of stay on your leg and then travel forward, and takes the resistance out of your running. So it can really open up your running. Okay, but resisted tyre walking, and I did just make a video on how to make a tyre. I have one here. Okay, is used to, and you need to be very clear on the purpose. This is please something you don't want to just stomp around doing incorrectly. The reason we want to walk a tyre is to strengthen your glute max. And so we create constraints. We leave our heel on the ground, okay, because then we don't over recruit our calf or hamstrings, and we step forward with resistance by straightening our leg. And once you get a straighten your leg gait pattern into your walking and your running, you'll find that your running just really improves, and your cycling too probably, and your life in general, because life's better with a butt. So that's resisted walking. Okay, that's the reason we do resisted walking. Okay, don't do it because other people are doing it, or don't do it because then you've ticked some box. Really try to understand what it is that you're trying to get out of your resisted walking. And the best time to do resisted walking is before a run. So a great regimen for someone starting out would be 5 minutes of backward walking, okay, and then 5 minutes of resisted tyre walking. Most people tend to graduate up to about 10 minutes of resisted walking, and then that seems to be like the perfect dose. Okay, and so we live at the bottom of a hill, and we walk our tyres up the hill. Now this is important because you'll learn much quicker if you walk up an incline. Okay, so that step that we're talking about, which I'll try and demonstrate for you here, is much easier on an incline. So about a 6% gradient. So that's why often we teach people how to walk the tyre or resisted walk on a treadmill with a 6% gradient. So they're using a theracord to create the resistance, and then you stomp up the treadmill, okay, and then that gets the step into your gait. So I'm going to zoom back and then kind of show you what you're looking for, and I promise you it's much easier on an incline. So we'll walk our tyre up the hill to warm up for a run, leave it up there, we go play around in the mountains, come back, and when we get back to the tyre, we just run the tyre back down. For most of you, don't run with a tyre with resistance until you've figured out how to use your hips. So make sure you walk the tyre, not necessarily run the tyre. Okay, but it works like this. So here I've got the tyre strapped around my waist. Sorry, my nose is a bit runny. Okay, the key ingredients are, when I step, I'm going to leave my heel on the ground. I'm going to try drive with my leg that's on the ground, and really think about using the leg that's on the ground. I know that sounds weird, but a lot of people are flexion based and always thinking about the leg that's in front, not the leg that's driving from behind. So give yourself a good talking to and tell yourself that the stomping leg is the one doing the work. That's the glute that we're going to strengthen basically. And as you step, you're going to turn towards your front leg, and then you're going to turn towards your front leg. So you can think about putting your hands on your thighs. Your thigh is going to go down, back, and internally rotated. So it's doing that. Can you see my hand? It goes down, internal rotation, and back. And I know you're going to think it's crazy, but a lot of people's thighs do this, and then they fix it with their upper body. And so you kind of stomping away or running your way through life out of pattern. Okay, so this is step towards the front leg, step towards the front leg, step towards the front leg. Leave your heels on the ground. So my heels here are on the ground. Okay, I'm going to really back up. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be going stomp, heels on the ground, heel on the ground, heel on the ground, heel on the ground. And as soon as I start getting resistance, okay, you'll find that you use your glute max to try and extend your gait. Now, on an incline, it's much easier. What you want to do, just got to see if I'm in camera here. I need a cameraman, camera person. Okay, so the critical part is I want to straighten my leg to get into that point. So there, my back leg straight. Straighten my leg and straighten my leg. Okay, a lot of people will pull the tyre forward by pulling your hamstrings back. And if that's you, it's really easy. Just find yourself a gradient, and it's very easy to get that step, step, step. Heel on the ground, heel on the ground. Later on for running, you're going to put your hands on your torso so that this is connected. If you have hips that work the wrong way around, you are going to be one of the people that does this and then swap with your upper body. And so you'll cheat by walking the tyre because you'll do this. Okay? You'll move your upper body to try and put it in the right place. It comes from your hips. So I step and then this is connected. Okay? So watch my hands. There's no relative movement between my hands. I'm not stepping this way and then trying to fix it. I'm simply stepping that way. So putting one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly is a good idea. Then, because we want to run well, opening up your hands to create a sense of forward shift is a really good idea. So it's a really good idea to walk in this position. Okay? Pulling your shoulders back, opening your heart, shifting forward, and then my torso and my belly button, or my upper body and my lower body, are connected. And you step through your heels, step through your heels. The cues are step through your heels, lengthen your leg, drive the world backwards, okay? But you need to straighten your leg to move forward, and you're pressing basically down into the earth or slightly behind you, okay? Do not pull with your hamstrings, okay? That's the pattern we're trying to get rid of. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments below if you need anything else. Here we have another neighbor. Okay, take care everyone.